Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today we're here to do day number 21 of our October dailies. So let's go ahead and get started. The prompt for today is, do you have a favorite Halloween fabric or paper? Put it on today's spread and talk about it. This one, this one I'll definitely struggle with because I don't have just one favorite. Like, that's impossible because, out of everything, paper and fabric are obviously my favorite things of all to work with. So it's really hard to drill down to just, it's really hard to just drill down to just one. So I've decided to take out a little bit of what I really love, and I'm going to try and get it onto these 2 pages. And that's going to be the end of my second signature. I think I might wait until I'm done with the book and go back and then decorate the covers of the signature pages. I might go back and do that later. Depends on how full the book is. And then also I do have this little piece to decorate as well because I like the little image when it flips down. But I think that those are good things to do with your scraps, what's left over from our kits. So I'll save that to the end. So this is what I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to fill my page up with as much as I can. And if there's any gaps where I need to fill something in, trust me, there is no shortage of something that I can use. All right, let's go. Okay, so there'll be no real rhyme or reason to how I'm adding these down to my pages, but I've just pulled out some of the things that I really, really love, and I just kind of want to focus on getting these down to cover both of my pages. Actually, this if I was thinking a little bit more clearly, I probably would have saved this prompt for a page like this where I have like the multiple little pages in between. But you know, day late, dollar short, and hindsight and all that great jazz. So here we go. The other thing I was gonna say is I've noticed on a lot of these pages that I put in my book, I have covered a lot of the pages. So if you're gonna do this in the future, or even if I do it next year or for this December, what I might do differently is maybe not waste my coffee stained papers for these kinds of books, because 9 times out of 10 they're getting covered up completely. There are some pages in here that still show the coffee stained paper through, but I say why waste that hard-earned coffee stained paper? You know? So just a thought, food for thought. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one down a little bit. And I kind of like leaving the stitches in the background, even though they're on the opposite side. I still think it gives like a cool like element of texture. So that's why I'm not like taking it all the way up too. I could, but no. Okay, and I was trying not to go hog wild with the fabrics just because I could easily fill up probably this whole book with just my favorite fabrics. No joke. Don't really have a plan for how I'm like laying these all out. Just kind of getting them down on the page and seeing what we get. I think that's a fun way to create because, you know, it takes a lot of stress off of, oh, where should I put this? Where should I put that? Yada, yada, yada. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. That's what I say. So, like, for example, this page, this fabric doesn't go, like, in edge to edge. That's okay because I could always go back with, like, some washi tape and put my favorite washi tapes on this page as well. So, I'm not terribly worried about that. But I do, let's see, I'm going to cut this probably, how should I cut this? I'm just going to have to cut the bird, unfortunately, which I hate to do, but I've got more of this fabric, but I forced myself to cut a little snippet off for this spread. So there we go. That should work. I'm gonna fray this one out a little on the side edge. Maybe I can get this in here like that. That'd be cute. I'm already running out of space. Let's see if we can get a little piece down here at the bottom. Right down here. When I was pulling all this stuff out, I was like, oh, it doesn't look like this is really going to be enough.
Wah, wah, wah.
Joke's on me. I love the stripe fabric too. I don't know that I'll be able to get all of this on here. Such a bummer. Let's see. Maybe I'll do like a little, just like a tip-in kind of a thing here. So that way I can add the cool spider web. And then I have a bit more paper, which I will put a little piece here. Looks like I probably won't need my washi, which is fine. And probably, yeah, about this much, half of it. Just like so. Yeah. So this page is actually pretty fun and easy because there's nothing to it besides just adding your favorite stuff, which I feel like none of us have a shortage of. Let's see, and what do I have left? Well, I've almost used everything that I pulled out. Maybe I can cut this down a little bit more. Just have to cut everything off because unfortunately it's just not gonna fit. And then I can glue, see how there's just kind of nothing really right there? I can pop this right there. Darn, I also pulled out, maybe I can add her. I really want this little headless lady somewhere, but well, I guess she can kind of go on here, maybe like right there. I just feel like we're starting to cover up some of my other favorite elements. Struggles. These are the struggles. And then I just want to get the little edges and stuff that I missed. And the last thing I had pulled out was this piece of lace, which I guess I could really just kind of put anywhere. Like maybe right there. Okay, and then we need to make a little space, maybe right here for the prompt. So this page was actually pretty fun. I was able to use a lot of my things. And I didn't, like, these are the only things that I pulled out that I So I use this, but they're scraps, so the rest is in here, and then this one, and then this little piece here I didn't get to use, but the rest of it is in here. And then I just need to write the day somewhere, and then this page is done, and I can give you guys the prompts for next week. All right, you ghouls. Here we are with the next 7 prompts, and these are going to take us through day 28. So let's take a look and see what we've got. The first one is, what is the worst candy in your opinion? Good. Now you're a salesman for that candy. Write 3 nice selling points. Use bits of your stash to build a magic wand on this page spread. What would you do if you had a magic wand? I feel like a lot of us are going to be doing this flat because a lot of our books are getting to the brink. So don't be shy about doing that one flat. The next one is, write the word October and then a word associated with Halloween for each letter in the word, which is acrostic. So basically, if you know what I mean by acrostic, is you're going to write the word October and then you'll pick a Halloween related word for each letter in the word October. So say we were doing the word fun. You would pick a word that starts with F, and then a word that starts with U, and then a word that starts with N. Capiche? The fourth one is stitches. Make a page filled with stitched things, machine or hand stitched. I should have put drawn, because you can also draw stitches. Then write a memory or costume that had you in stitches. And that could be your own costume or a costume that you saw someone else wearing and you just thought it was hilarious and you were in stitches. Da-da-da. The fifth one is boo. Write the word boo in 3D letters, and inside of those letters, describe some things that frighten you. So basically what you want to do is make like block letters, and then inside of those letters of B-O-O, write some things that are kind of scary to you. So, so far these prompts are pretty neat, because I feel like as we get more, as we get closer to the end of the book, our pages are already starting to, really fluff out. So some of these are going to stretch you to use things that are a little bit flatter, and that's to your benefit. So number 6, trick. Let's make some tricky pockets. Make a pocket that doesn't look like a pocket and write about a tricky time. So for this one, what I was thinking of is maybe, how Halloween is trick or treat. So maybe you got tricked or it doesn't necessarily have to be on Halloween. Maybe people have played a prank on you or scared you or something like that. Just something that was like a little fun time that you remember, and you can put that in your pocket that doesn't look like a pocket because it's a trick. And the last one is treat. Treat yourself to, finally, using your favorite piece of ephemera on this page. The hoarded ones. So I know we kind of maybe did a little bit of that on this spread that we just did, this one here, but you were maybe being a little sneaky. Maybe you still have a favorite piece of ephemera that you didn't use. Do ya? Treat yourself. All right, so I hope you guys have fun with these. We're really getting down to the wire. I think after these 4, we might only have 3 left. So after this next week, there'll be 3 more prompts, and then our books will be completely full. So exciting. And then I will be back at the end when all of my book is filled at the end of October, and I will do a flip through here on my channel. So that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time,
Toodaloo.